Welcome to the stage of infinite bullshit! Because I spent 2 hours doing this one yesterday to no success at all. Dos Pilas. Since time immemorial, the Yucatan have been dominated by two of its largest city-states, Tikal and Kalamakul. A new contender, Dos Pilas, now strives to break the hegemony of two rivals, take control of this young city-state, and lead it to supremacy. In this scenario, you'll be playing as the Mayans.
Hidden in the dense jungle of the Yucatan, the Mayan civilization thrives. Massive stone pyramids carved with images of gods and kings tower above the sea of green vegetation. The Yucatan is dominated by two city-states, Tikal and Calakmul. Competing for control of the rich trade routes throughout the peninsula, the two cities have warred with each other for as long as anyone can remember. To secure the jade and cacao trade, Tikal founded the city of Dos Pilas. Now the old king of Tikal sends his youngest son, Balaj Chand Kawil, to rule it, while his oldest son will rule Tikal itself. Balaj, however, is not happy with his small inheritance. The god of war plants seeds of resentment and hate in him, and Balaj is convinced that he would be a better ruler of Tikal than his brother.
Alright, starting objective is to head to Dos Pilas to warn its citizens. There are 8, well, players, I guess, for lack of a better word. The Mayans of Dos Pilas, a restricted population of 150, and cannot construct additional town centers. You only get one. Starting off in the feudal age. Being a god while scouting the area around Dos Pilas is crawling with bandits. They will pick off any unwanted travelers they see. There is not many gold mines available. However, there are different ways to accumulate gold by defeating greater camps, sacking enemy cities, collecting relics, or trading. I know there's only one relic on this map, and I only know that one because I looked at the map after I died. And trading? I don't know where the hell I'm trading because nobody that I have seen has a market. Scouts report that the soldiers of Bajra Kajun Kawa and Cyan are defending a fort against the forces of Kalamakul, but the Kalamakul army outnumbers them. Dos Pilas in yellow, the small city aligned with its founding city, Tikal. Dos Pilas will train eagle warriors, spearmen, and archers. Okay. Tikal in orange is a huge city located to the east. They will train a host of different units like eagle warriors, monks, skirms, and scorpions. The unique unit, the slinger, will tear apart any infantry that comes near them. Kalamakul in purple is another colossal city located to the north of Dos Pilas. Just like Tikal, the military will be diverse, training eagle warriors, monks, archers, swordmen, and mangonels. Their unique unit, the Jaguar Warrior, will be a pain to fight against in hand-to-hand combat. Taking them out from a distance with your archers is your best option. Uxalatan in blue is another small city standing with Tikal. They will be training a small army of swordsmen, spearmen, rams, and archers to fight their opponents. Naranjo in red is probably the smallest city-state in the area. The military consists of eagle warriors, plumed archers, mangonels, and archers. The ruler of Naranjo is not aggressive and prefers to focus on defense. The Mayan raiders in green are a pain for everyone. That's a lie. They roam the countryside around Dos Pilas and harass unsuspecting victims. It is believed they are being paid by either Tikal or Kalamakul or both. Start off in the darkness because we can see over here. Kalamakul is fighting Dos Pilas, and well,
the fort. Quickly, retreat to Dos Pilas and warn its citizens.
Yes, so you want to be careful. Immediately hug this right wall. Be careful because there are enemy Mayan raiders scouting the area, and trying to keep your people alive is going to be your best option, and avoiding fights is going to be very beneficial. We start off with some eagle warriors and some plumed archers. We'll discuss the Mayans' tech tree in just a minute. Again, I want to be careful, because there are enemy scouts out about that area. I don't mind getting hit by a pot shot. Just want to head over this way. You guys can go over that way.
Calakmul have defeated our army. They will soon be on their way to our town. To arms!
Tá bicho?
Alright, so our main objective now is to start a town center. Well, your town center must survive and to get to the castle age. Advance to the castle age while holding your ground against attacks from the Calamacuans. So, I believe, and I could be mistaken, there is a trigger. When we get to the next age, that trigger will be activated. If my understanding is correct. You guys, I'm gonna send out there.
Raiders in the area. Destroy them. We must show them who rules the Yucatan. Shot it.
Okay, you guys are gonna come back over here and go into this town center. Oh, and you guys are gonna start getting me villagers for food. Actually, these turkeys can come over here. Oh, so while we're in the town, let's look at the tech tree. The Mayans are considered an archer civilization. To start off the bat, you get +1 villager but minus 50 food. That means you're getting housed right off the bat. But that does mean that when you get your town center, you can go straight to Loom. Excuse me. You can go straight to Loom while your other villagers are building houses. Because you'll start off as 4 plus your Eagle Warrior Scout. Or Eagle Scout to Scout. Resources for the Mayans last 15% longer. So, for an example, a tree that has 100 wood will get us 115. It doesn't add more resources, but essentially, as the villagers are walking, they'll essentially just sneak in an extra resource along the way. Their archers will cost less resources as you go through the age, so 10% less in feudal, 20 less in castle, and 30 less in imperial. Our unique unit is that of the plumed archer, with our unique text being the Halachu Javelineers that allow skirmishers to throw a second projectile. I believe it has a 50% chance to hit, but only does 1 damage. It's essentially mostly useful for units that are going to be strong against range attacks, so probably say your Eagle Scouts. Granted, it's only a 50% chance to hit, but if you're only going to do 1, the chance of doing 2 is not too bad. The other unique tech is El Dorado for some strange reason. That gives Eagle Warriors plus 40 HP. Team bonus is that our walls cost 50% less. Now, looking at the archery range, we get the entire archer line, the skirmisher line, and we get thumb ring. We don't get, obviously, the cavalry, because they don't believe in cavalry. For the militia, we only get up to 2-headed swordsmen. We get halbs, despite the fact we don't know what a horse is, but we can apparently fight them. And the elite Eagle Warrior. I want to look, what's the difference? You know, 25 food and 50 gold compared to 60 food and 20 gold. For siege, they get all the way down to the siege ram, onagers, heavy scorpions, but no of the no armored elephants. Yeah, makes sense. We don't get bombard towers, no senior onagers. For the blacksmiths, we get everything except for the horse stuff, considering we don't get the horses. For the dogs, we get everything except for cannon galleons and the dramone, which makes sense to me. Well, I mean, we get everything, so that's very nice. Makes them good for sea maps. And we also get shipwright, combined with that extra 15% resources, mean that we technically will get a little bit more wood, although not having cannon galleon can come to bite you later on. For the university, we do not get siege engineers, we don't get arrow slits, and we don't get bombard tower. Which arrow slits kind of makes it's just bad for defense. Same for the bombard tower. Although I never really used the bombard tower, so if anything, siege engineers would be the one thing I'm a little upset for not getting. Castle, we got the plumed archer, not the plumed archer. Mayan unique, fast-moving archer. Strong versus archers and infantry, but weak versus cavalry. So, considering there's no cavalry, the plumed archer should be good against what we're actually fighting against, considering it's going to be against infantry, such as the Eagle Warriors, as well as longswordsmen and other archers. Peters, all this stuff. The extra javelin is 300 food, 300 gold. El Dorado is 750 food and 450 gold. Oof, I didn't realize how expensive. For the monastery, no redemption, so you can't convert enemy buildings, and no illumination, so you can't get face back 50% faster. As for the techs, we don't get gold shaft mining, but that's the only thing that we don't get. So they don't seem like a bad civilization. Also, I just want to see something real quick. I was trying to see, because I thought there was a tech in the market, maybe they got rid of it, that allows you to see what your allies see. But I'm not seeing it, so that I'm assuming that just got taken out of this, or just moved someplace else. Because I know, like, the castle, they have not conscription, spies and treason. But that's not what I'm talking about. So, okay. Either way, let's just get things going. I say, we're gonna get attacked. These guys are just gonna be throwing everything at us. Putting the plumed, the plumed archers that we had into this town center is gonna be the best, smartest option we got. Anyway, we're just gonna get harassed, unfortunately. The Calamacul are just going to be the worst. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. They are just awful. We do have a blacksmith, though. Do be on your best guard. Do your best to make sure that you get the tech upgrades when you can. Also, because we only got the one town center, that means that we can only get villagers from this one place. Which does mean that we get slowed behind on terms of bill production. We can't get any more vills. And you can already see, these guys are just, like, this thing's already on fire. They also the difference. This one's doing, what, like 9 damage compared to this 5? Yeah, best bet for, like, fighting these guys off, if anything, might be skirmishers. I'm trying to think about, like, what do I want my army composition to be? And I'm thinking my best options, might be going for what my unique techs are. So, going for skirms and going for the Eagle Warriors more than anything else. Plumed Archers, maybe, but we don't have infinite gold. So, doing something like that would be a risk. And also just see just how difficult it is to get rid of these guys. Oh shit. Not gonna lie, I always have a bad habit of forgetting that, oh yeah, I only have one town center and I should be getting myself more villagers. Alright, good job, guys. Although I took a lot more damage than I would have liked. Okay, you can go in there and get healed up. Let's see if we can save some of this food. I got the one upgrade, so that's fine. Let's have you three start going on to farms. Actually, how about you actually get rid of that straggler tree? Also, random fact, when a straggler tree is chopped down, if you build something on top of it, the tree will just go away. So if I put, farm here, that farm will get rid of the tree. Oh, right there. 1, 2. Okay, guys, working on that. They can get all that. Fletching would probably be a good one to get things started with, just so... Actually, I don't even know if my towers will actually get the benefit from fletching, considering these are not my towers. I will take my Eagle Scouts out. And actually, put both of you guys to do that. Also, this tower is the worst. Like, so many times it just puts units onto the other side, which doesn't do anything for me. Alright, they're getting that. There's some gold out here, and I do need more gold. Did you get the extra range? No, because we didn't build these towers. These towers technically belong to those Pilas, so it didn't get the upgrade. Also, I have 3 skirmishers in there that only increase the attack by 1 compared to my 4 plumed archers that did that instead. Alright, you guys want jobs. That's fine. That is more than fine. 2, 5, 6. Let's get you. Yeah, and there goes the tree. Little odd that's how it works, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. Yeah, let's get the gold. We already start off with a blacksmith, so to get to the castle age, we're gonna need a, well, another building. So a market is what I want to go for. So while we're doing all this, like I said, I believe there is a, what's the word I'm looking for? I said it before and I can't remember what it is. How to get one of the events to spawn is essentially by getting to the castle age. I believe that's how it works. So that does mean that until we get to the castle age, we'll probably just get like minor attacks, but we're not going to get anything. Well, we might get something that could be bad, but what it does mean that is that we have time to essentially prepare and get ready. All right, good. You can go on that. Well, I'm house. Let me get wheelbarrow. There are villagers around. There are bandit camps around. With the Eagle Warriors and the Archers that we got starting off, we could actually try to get rid of them. If you defeat a camp, you get 200 gold for it. Remember that much. Alright, good job, you guys. You can go over there. Do that. And house there. But anyways, back to what I was thinking about beforehand. Once we get to a certain point, we're gonna get attacked. And essentially, there is no way to win the, there's no way to, like, truly win the fight. You're gonna lose pretty much no matter what happens. I had a castle, and despite the fact they were just in feudal age, they kept sending enough troops to pretty much get rid of my castle. As far as I know, I said it earlier, this is the stage of infinite bullshit. I wasn't just lying. And here we go. What's round 2 with these guys? Once we get rid of these skirms, I'll send my units out. Actually, you guys can come on out over this way. Start dealing with them. Gonna have these gates be locked. You guys work on that. Alright, you can go over there. You can come over here. Alright. I can't get Italy to the next stage. I can't get Thumbring to the next stage. I'll get Town Watch. Also, this is going to be split up to multiple parts, because I don't have all the time today. But I kept getting myself distracted. God dang it. Okay, focus brain. When we hit a certain point, we're going to get attacked by an attack that we cannot defeat. When that happens, we will have 2 options to do one out of 2 things. Essentially, we will be asked whether or not we want to join A, Tikal, or B, Kalamakul. And essentially you can join one or the other, but you can't join both. If we join Kalamakul, we will keep our base and everything in it. But we're going to be fighting pretty much everybody else. If we go against Kalamakul and stick with Stikal, we will lose this base, but get a new one. But that does mean our villagers and even our resources are not going to be carried over. So in one way, we will be starting over, but we will keep our technologies, we will keep our upgrades. But on one small hand, we're going to be essentially starting off with, like, next to nothing. So it's going to be up to you, because I guess it's technically two ways to do this mission. And I honestly don't know how I want to do it. I honestly have the way to get to the castle age now. But I think I want to get some Eagle Scouts to explore the area real quick.
Alakmul's attacks are not letting up.
Never mind! It's now when you get to the castle age. So it is, it is at a certain point, so okay. Because I did look this up a little bit, because I was curious, but I guess it is also it's either get to the castle age, or after a certain amount of time passes. No, okay, hold on. You're not gonna get a whole lot done, honestly, Mr. Eagle Scout, but see what you can do. Yeah, I want to point out that they were archers, like, they were the skirms that were meant to be fighting off the other guys, and really didn't do all that much. Granted, these guys are supposed to be good against both archers and infantry, but still. His guys have extra range somehow. But yeah, you're not fighting off all this. I tried. I really did. I say try to get the upgrade while you can, depending on how you want to do things.
We are not strong enough to attack Kalakmul. Our masters at Tikal have ordered us to stay on the defensive.
Well, I'm trying, but it's a little bit difficult to do that when they have so many units attacking us. You could buy yourself a defensive castle. I believe somewhere out and about, I hear that, yeah, there's some stone right out there. So we could eventually use that to build us, get the resources to actually get a castle. Yeah, some of these guys are just being jerks. Oh! Oh, you're considered neutral, okay. Don't forget you can also build a university. And a, monastery. But here they go. Essentially they come in, ring the bell.
We hereby claim the city of those
Yeah, they'll stop.
the almighty city of Kalakmul. Join us or die.
So we have about 3 minutes. The forces of Kalamakul appear to be too strong for us. Will we accept their request to join their side, or will we remain loyal to Tikal? So essentially, go over to their wonder, and you can essentially pick your side. I'm going to say, if you're going to pick with Tikal, which over on the right, meaning that we're going to lose all this, destroy everything. Destroy the houses, destroy the barracks, destroy the towers, destroy everything. Because if we join Tikal, we will lose this, but this will still be here. and those Pilas will belong to our enemies, meaning that they will send units and everything else to us. So by destroying everything, it will make it a lot easier to actually deal with that. I am saving here and ending this video off right now. If I have something to show off on Monday, because I am behind on everything right now. So, next time, I don't know if I'll try and do this twice, make one time maybe join Tikal, another time try and do Kelmakul. I don't know. We'll deal with that later. So until then, I'm Jog signing off. So long, farewell, and have yourself a good one. Goodbye.